Hello student, let us start this next topic of motion in one dimension, that is velocity. What is velocity? In speed we have called what is the definition of speed? Distance traveled per unit time is called speed. Here we can say that the displacement per unit time is called velocity, or we can give another definition. Velocity is equal to next definition of velocity is equal to distance traveled per unit time in particular direction is called velocity. Or next definition of velocity, another definition of velocity is speed with direction. Speed with direction is called velocity. So here two things need in velocity: first speed and second direction. So velocity may be defined in different way. First way, displacement per unit time is called velocity, or distance traveled per unit time in particular direction is called velocity, or speed with direction is called velocity. Vector quantity. Velocity is vector quantity because it has magnitude as well as direction. So velocity is vector quantity. It can be represented as u as arrow, v arrow, or arrow. The formula of velocity is displacement by time So the SI unit of velocity is equal to displacement. The unit of displacement is meter and unit of time is second. So its unit, the unit of velocity is meter per second. In CGS system, unit of velocity is equal to centimeter. Unit of displacement is centimeter and unit of time is second. So unit of velocity in CGS system is centimeter per seconds. Velocity, types of velocity हम लोग next पढ़ेंगे. There are four types of velocity. First, uniform velocity. It is also called constant velocity. Second, non-uniform velocity. Non-uniform velocity is also called variable velocity. Next is instantaneous velocity. And next is average velocity. So let us start with first, what is uniform velocity? Uniform velocity, start with first type of velocity, uniform velocity. What is uniform velocity? Whenever it travels equal displacement in equal interval of time, then the velocity of body is called uniform velocity. Here 2 points is important. First, equal displacement, and second, equal interval time. Means if a body travels equal displacement in equal interval time, then the velocity of body is called uniform velocity. As for example, if the velocity of body in first second is 10 meter and the velocity of body in next 1 second also 10 meter, and if the displacement of the body in first second is 10 meter and the displacement of body in next 1 second is 10 meter, if the displacement of body in next 1 second is 10 meter, here displacement is equal in every equal interval of time, so the velocity of body is uniform velocity. We can give another definition of uniform velocity. As for example, we can give when a body travels equal distance in equal interval of time in a particular direction, then the velocity of body is called uniform velocity. So we can give two definitions. First, when a body travels equal displacement in equal interval of time, or we can say when a body moves equal distance in equal interval of time in particular direction, then the velocity of body is called uniform velocity. Next type of velocity, non-uniform non-uniform velocity. What is non-uniform velocity? When a body travels unequal displacement in equal interval of time or vice versa, then the velocity of body is called non-uniform velocity or variable velocity. So, what is the definition of non-uniform velocity? When a body travels unequal displacement. Here two things is important. First, unequal displacement in equal interval time, and second things vice versa. What is the meaning of vice versa? Means opposite. Here first we takes unequal displacement in equal interval time, then in second times we takes equal displacement in unequal interval time. So we can give the definition of non-uniform velocity: when a body travels unequal displacement in equal interval of time or equal displacement in unequal interval of time, then the velocity of body is called non-uniform velocity. Or we can give another definition: when a body moves equal distance in unequal interval of time in any direction, or when a body travels equal distance in equal interval of time in any direction, then the velocity of body is called non-uniform velocity. Let us start the third type of velocity, that is instantaneous velocity. What is instantaneous velocity? When a body moves with variable velocity, then the velocity of body at any instant of time is called instantaneous velocity. So we know the meaning of instant. What is the meaning of instant? Very short interval time. Of time, as example 0.005 second. This is very short interval of time. So if a body moves with variable velocity, then the velocity of body at instant means very short interval of time, is called instantaneous velocity. What is average velocity? What is average velocity? The ratio of total displacement to total time taken is called average velocity. As for the formula of average velocity is equal to total displacement by total so here we read the types of velocity. In next topics we will study the acceleration.